any longer than you have to. I was feeling so bad. I mean, I wasn't feeling that bad. Actually, I'm feeling pretty good. But I've made you wait like an hour longer than you had to ever wait. And then when 7:45 finally rolled around and I saw that there was like 5 or 6 or 7 people waiting, to be honest, I did feel a little bad. I go, wow, these people are waiting to have coffee with Ken. Well, that's kind of sweet. It's kind of sweet, and I appreciate that. Thank you for the thumbs up, whoever gave it to me. Good morning, Julie. And good morning, good morning, good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. It is Thursday morning. Julie, I almost gave you a call this morning before my show to say, what would happen if I didn't do my show? I wasn't sure if you'd be there. You and Steve would probably be out playing pickleball or something like that in your senior league. Tick, 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 tick. Good morning, John. Let me see, where was I? Yeah, good morning, good morning, good morning to you. My name's Ken Tracy. When you don't know where you are, just start over. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. It is Thursday morning. Good morning, Shy Guy. It is February 27th. It is 7:47 a.m. Happy Thursday. This is what do I say? This is a show about, I don't know, I thought I'd said something else. I'm going to segue into what I'd say here. This is a show I've been doing for quite some time. It's a show about me talking. It's a show about me sharing some feelings, sharing a little bit about life. Hey, John, I was thinking about making this episode about opening bell with Ken. I was struggling because I saw the market. I kind of wanted to watch the market. I thought it was opening up, but I almost think it would be a repeat of episode 1, that it's going to be a dead cat bounce. We got NVIDIA coming out with earnings that were so great, and then the market's going to open up, and then it's going to sell off again later today. But I didn't want to do a repeat of episode 1, but I do appreciate you watching today. Apologize, everybody out there. I was doing my intro, but John distracted me very rudely talking about another show I've done once, called Opening Bell with Ken, where I give my stock market opinions or thoughts on the market. And I got a lot of thoughts on the market today, so it's hard not to. Hello, Arian. Hello, Shnish. Hello, Sasha. How are you? Anyway, it's a show about me talking. It's not, despite what John wants, to talk about the market. Yeah, except I might get sucked in and talk about the market because it's interesting lately. But anyway, for those that have been watching a while, you have no idea what I'm talking about because I'm kind of rambling. Well, Pickles. You seem like a genuinely nice guy. Respect, bro. I don't know. I think that I am. I'm not always nice. I can be very mean. I think I kind of absorb the emotions of the people around me. And when somebody evil's in the room, the evil seeps into my soul, and I become evil too. So as long as I'm around nice people, kind people, happy people, I can bop along in the world really well. Just got to avoid certain types of people. And sometimes I don't avoid those people. I have something really funny to say, but I won't say it because I'm a sweetheart. But anyway, again, for those that have been watching a while, I'm going to do my shiny, happy people holding, shiny, happy people laughing, shiny, happy people. That's REM. For those that have been watching a while, you know, it's not just a show about me singing old REM songs. And by the way, for any of you young whippersnappers out there that think, whoa, I'm 20 years old, I'm super young, life's going to last forever, I just referred to Shiny Happy People as an old REM song because it's like 30 years old probably now. But I'll tell you what, it feels like it was yesterday. And you're going to be old like me someday soon, so enjoy your time. What would you do if you saw? Oh, that's nice. That is nice. We're just going to get that person out of there. We're just going to get that person out of there. We're not even going to give them two chances. We're not even going to give them two chances. They don't deserve two chances. Um, anyway, for those that have been watching a while, you know it is not just a show about me talking. It's also a show about me sharing my love of coffee. And with that in mind, I got a nice hot cup of coffee in front of me. And I am excited to have my first sip at this early hour. My hope is wherever you are and whatever you're doing, you got a nice hot cup of coffee in front of you as well. Cheers to us. Oh, it's got the half and half in it today, not the sweetened kind. Hello, Anna Laure. How are you? Are you from France? Anne Laure Lavalliant? I appreciate you just joining. You have a very beautiful but kind of challenging sounding name. You're probably from France. Oh, no, you're from Mauritius. Hello, Sergeant Gusty. How are you? Queen, I can say hi to you. I can say hi to you because I got such a good night's sleep. I'm not going to be agitated about anything today. I'm just going to drift along, going with the flow, not trying to force or control anything, accepting life as it comes, drinking my coffee, not worrying that I slept in late today and that I feel like I'm already behind by over an hour, not worrying that the continental breakfast in my hotel where I am sitting at right now ends at 9:30. So I cannot, don't try and get me to make it this a 2 hour special. Uh, John, I'm worried about the 6. The nights and the days that uh, I work a little later than I expected, at least the last few nights. And I'll tell you what, I'm not in a hurry to set an alarm for 5:10 like I was about a month ago. That would just be punitive. And we do not want me to be punitive. Somebody said very stoic of me, Sherpa. I don't remember what was stoic. Oh, having the world come, not trying to control it. Again, I haven't talked about them lately, but I'm still listening to those stoic dudes. I don't think they're totally like me. They wouldn't approve of Coffee with Ken the show. They think you should walk around silently and uh, not seeking pleasure in any way. I bet you they did not drink alcohol. They did not hook up with women. They did not self satisfy. Good morning, Sam. I'm sorry, John. John, if I knew who you were a little more and you were close to Appleton, I'd make a special visit tonight and give you a hug. Because John said his nights have been empty lately without my lives. Because there's nothing on TV. You the guy from Dirty Jobs? No, I hear that a bit. I don't know why. I saw him. I mean, I like that because he's a good looking guy. He's a man's man. He's a man's man. I saw him get an interview the other day, and he was talking about how we have all these kids going to college studying for jobs that don't exist anymore. And I think he's talking about like AI replacing software engineers or what have you. And what we need in this country is tradesmen, people that can do work. And there's such a undersupply of tradesmen and tradeswomen. I'm not trying to be sexist. I just am old. Um, yeah, people that can do work, do jobs that are good paying. Apparently, a lot of these jobs, you're going to be making 100 grand right out the bat. And instead, people are going to college, accumulating student debt, and trying to find jobs that are on the decline. and not able to pay off that debt. So I thought that was interesting. The trade schools are back in public schools. Is that true? Okay, well, that's good. Because I know when I was there, I don't know if they ever left, because, I mean, I left school because I got older. So I stopped going to high school. It would have been weird if I was still going to high school at 40. Hey, Mr. Haber, I'm here for industrial arts. Yeah, we used to have, there was shop class, there was industrial arts, there was, I think, woodworking, there was, I mean, obviously, home ec. Yeah. You went to TCD. I don't know what TCD is. That I know that stops some trades in public school. The vocational teachers all smoke cigarettes. Well, everybody smokes cigarettes. I even smoked cigarettes for a while, even coffee with Ken. Not back then, though. Back in my Outback Steakhouse days. Technology Center of DuPage. Okay. TCD, that sounds vaguely familiar. Hello, Martin. How are you? And Laura, I am reading your comments. I just can't say your name. You should change your name to like Jody. I don't know why Jody, but Laura Levalant. Your name's almost too hard to say, but it's almost fun to say. Yeah. Hello, Ivana. What is this? Ivana Cernagora Missoula Slovenka. We got some really tongue twister names for me this morning. I should change my name to Mr. Clean. I could see that. I mean, that's at least sort of funny than somebody just hopping on calling me Mr. Clean. It's going great, Jones. I cannot speak Hindi. Davia, that's right. People did go to Davia. Wow, that's funny. Not funny, it's what it is. Oh, let's take another swig of coffee. Well, okay, I feel I'm looking well. How many people we got? Oh, we got a great audience today. I wasn't sure if we'd have new people on, if I would have no people on, what the story would be. But we got a great audience. We got 68 people. We got 11 thumbs up. If there's anybody new here, hey, Anna Laura Blavalance, just subscribe to me. That's a great segue for what I was saying. If there's anybody new here, I do this show every day, although I debate it every day, and I really debated it today, and I almost said, no, I'm not going to. I slept in too late. I'm just going to go have my continental breakfast. But no. Julie Flanagan's voice was in my ear going, get out of bed. Steve and I want to watch the show. We're not really playing pickleball. Get up, you lazy bum. Go do your show. Get your coffee. Start your show. There is a Cyclone Class 3. I don't know what you're talking about. And Laura Lavalant, I don't know where you are. Oh, you're in like Martutis. I think you just made up Martutis. Thank you, Julie. Never knew they had live streaming. I don't know what that means. I'm really dropping some funny ones on you today, Julie. Well, almost spilled my coffee. That wouldn't have been so funny. That would have been God punishing me. Having some hotel coffee here as well. Well, here's to you, Chicago guy. I'm enjoying my hotel coffee. So what do I have to talk about? I mean, John's here. We could talk about the stock market and how NVIDIA came out with good earnings and how the new AI is going to need more chips than ever. Don't buy any of it. Don't buy any of it. If anybody wants to take a position, and don't listen to me, do your own research. Buy some puts at the open. The market's going to end up closing down the next 2 days. Mr. Clean, always grow a beard before you get a mugshot. I don't know. Ivana Ivana Serna. It's almost just fun reading the names. Ivana Serna, Gora, Nazla, Muzula, Slovanka. That's a mouthful. Did you hear that Gene Hackman died? No. No, I didn't, Gene. Or Lisa. He was older than I knew, I think. Was he in his 90s? Was he in his 90s? I mean, maybe he was. He was in The French Connection in like 72. And he was in like Superman in 79 or something. So, yeah, I saw a picture of him the other day and he looked not that good. Alpha, I am from. Is this okay for me to say, Julie? I am from Wisconsin. I almost wanted to call it Wisconsin, Illinois, not because I'm Illinois biased. But by the way, you're from Wisconsin, because I never read the last 5, when you believe that Badgers will always beat Gophers. You're from Wisconsin when you have been to a Bodines concert, and I have been to a Bodines concert. You're from Wisconsin when you have partied at Summerfest, Festa Italiana, German Fest, Irish Fest, or all of the above. You're from Wisconsin when you or someone you know was a dairy princess at a county fair. You're from Wisconsin when you have gone out of your way to eat ice cream at Gillies or Cops. You're from Wisconsin when you saw Fargo and didn't hear an accent. Did Ann Laura leaving? Is Ann Laura leaving? And Laura, what happened? We were just friends. You were subscribing. If you're going to leave, John says no worries ever here. And Laura, if you're going to leave, you don't have to tell me by 17 times. I mean, I've enjoyed having you, and I appreciate you subscribing. Brendan said he invested in crypto and lost it all. Brendan, you're not serious. Your wife did not leave you for your golf pro. I don't believe you. Okay, well, it's okay, Ann Laura. If you need to go. Thanks for dropping in and subscribing. I hope to see you tomorrow. I mean, you got a Cyclone Class 3 bearing down on you. Yeah, 16 times is enough. Hello. Invest in gold. I don't want to hear a bunch of people saying that. I thought I was fairly rebellious when I was talking about investing in gold for the first time in my life a couple months ago. But everybody says that it's no fun. Strangely, I saw Philip Morris was hitting an all-time high. They were talking about getting into the nicotine trade. I don't even know what that means. Who's smoking cigarettes these days? John says gold is for flakes. I appreciate it, John. Somebody wants to know how tall I am. I'm 6'2". Do I think there's gold in Fort Knox? I would assume that there is. I think Donald Trump went to verify it himself. Gene Hackman and wife. Okay. Well, I believe you that Gene Hackman's gone. He's a good actor. He was in a lot of good movies. Well, I understand that, Ann Laura. Ann Laura Lavant says she can't leave me. I understand that. I think a lot of women feel that way. But then they find a way and they do it anyway. But that's okay. Hey, look, my Yeti almost matches my shirt. This is more of a burgundy, I would say, and this is more of a purple. But you can clearly see how they're in the same color class. What would you add to this to make this? I mean, I almost want to say brown. But you wouldn't add brown to purple to make this, would you? Would you add more red? What would you add to this to make this? Artists? Uh, uh, to believe a Hollywood weirdo is, I don't know what you guys are saying. Somebody stop asking about my baldness. Somebody tell me something important, like what I would add. Brown is not a primary color. Do you only add primaries? Well, yeah, red, yellow, and blue are primary colors. So you would have to add a primary color to change a color? Because if you added brown, it would just turn yucky. So okay, I'd say we'd have to add more red, but it seems like a duller color. Maybe it's just been washed too often. Have I ever been to Stratz in Villa Park? No. No, I have not. How many people we got watching? We got 59 people watching. That's a lot of fun today. It's 8:06. Gonna pour myself a little more coffee. Not sure how long I'm gonna talk today. Not sure what my audience is up to. Yeah. Not all my regulars. We got John. We got Brendan Collins. We got Julie. And then we got a lot of people with hard to say names. It would be easier to change the shirt. Thank you, Julie Flanagan, to match the Yeti. Okay. What would you add to this to match the Yeti? Blue? Would you add blue to the shirt to match the Yeti? And again, maybe the problem with this is it's faded. So it's kind of got a little, just kind of overwashed. Speaking of overwashed, I've got a really busy morning today. Again, I'm working this afternoon. Hello, Dr. Skipper. Hello, Jason. Hello, Claire. Hello, Dimitri. Dimitri says you would add red. Okay. Says you'd add red. I appreciate that. Some valuable insight. Why is you got to work on your English, Burger Planet. Why is you keep popping up on live feed doesn't make much sense to me, but I'll translate to say, why am I here? Because it's your lucky day. Because it's your lucky day, because you haven't subscribed yet. But I'm an up-and-coming live star on YouTube, a mega content creator who's going to be coming to phones near you every morning for the rest of your life, so you better get used to looking at my face. And just subscribe now, and just start giving me thumbs up and liking all my videos, because you got no choice. I am taking over YouTube. Bye-bye, Mr. Beast. Bye-bye, Mr. Beast. It's Coffee with Ken. Oh, well, Dr. Skipper, thank you. Where's Barbie? I appreciate that. That's an oldie but a goodie. I'm taking over the Goldilocks Club. I am. Goldilocks is so last season. It's all about Goldilocks these days. Well, thank you for subscribing, Ivana. I appreciate that. Hello, Pon. Mr. Beast has a TV game show coming out. He's crossed over to TV and really hit it big. Well, I think he was really pretty big before, and I don't know that TV's going to do well for Mr. Beast. Because I don't think he's very interesting. You know, he's just kind of a frumpy dude. All right. You are going to bow down on your knees because I am the great royal king. All right, I like the sound of that. You can refer to me as the great royal king if that pleases you. I like it. Uh, why are we talking? Oh, because me. You're talking about Dana White. Somebody said Dana White retired, and I thought if he did, I don't know. Wow, we've opened up the pack of people that have never seen a bald man. YouTube's put me out. I always get most subscribers when I have these type of days. It's hard to really engage with the audience. Maybe I'll just talk about the stock market or talk about Wisconsin. Talk about shop class. Talk about my coffee. How's the weather in Wisconsin? Well, Dennis, it looks overcast. I'll give you a good look. That's how it is. I haven't been outside yet today. I barely gotten out of bed. And thank you, Bazook. Thank you. I hope you subscribe. We must be getting a good audience from the Middle East or people infatuated with the Middle East, because I've had many viewers ask me my thoughts on Iran. And now somebody wants to know if I know Syria. Well, yes, I know Syria as well. No snow. You're right, Julie Flanagan. You know why we have no snow? In case you're wondering, it's because we have the lake. We have Lake Winnebago. It's one of the largest inland lakes in the country, Julie. And it's not that deep. I believe it's only 25 feet deep, which seems hard to believe for me. Seems hard to believe, but rumors have told me that. And it's got sturgeon on it, and you can drive on it in the winter, Julie. But anyway, it's so big that it creates like a bubble around the Fox Valley area. And all weather gets pushed aside. There might be storms coming, and they'll go south, and they'll go up to Green Bay and then down to Milwaukee. And we will be in this beautiful San Diegan-like weather all year long. Yeah. I could have just called Julie on the phone and done my funny jokes with her and not confused you all as to what I was talking about. But then I wouldn't have all these bald comments. And then what would I do? So anyway, there's an outside, I just spat on myself. I apologize. There's an outside chance I might go over 5,800 subscribers today. Wouldn't that be fun? So if you're new to my page, please subscribe. I'd appreciate that. I am from why am I Ken? Wait, why am I Ken? See, that could be, it sounds so funny, but it's probably just a person that's not a native English speaker and is getting their question words mixed up, which isn't a big deal, because when I'm learning Spanish, or if I was to learn French or Russian or German or whatever, Syrian. I don't know if Syrian actually has a language. I don't know if they do. Does each country have its own language? I'm not sure it does. But anyway, you'd easily get the question words mixed up. So what did that person, why are you Ken, might have meant, where am I? And I'm in Wisconsin. Good morning, gangsta. How are you? Helen says Syria does not have its own language. They probably speak, I'd hate to even guess. I could guess. Sikhs. Sikhs are never allowed to cut their hair. Therefore, a lot of them have long hair. Oh, so you think that's what's going on? They speak Arabic? Okay. How did you not know that was past tense? I'm glad I teach you new words. That's part of the reason my audience is the most intelligence on social media, because I am dripping little pearls of knowledge on you, like spat is past tense for spit. No, Drive, I am not, but I appreciate it. No, Huge, I'm not. Syria language is Arabic. Okay, well, that's kind of what I figured, because I don't know. India has 300 plus languages. Think how confusing that would be. Think how confusing that would be. And I would think United States is divisive. How about, and again, I'm just going to say this. A lot of people think like United States is a real racist country and stuff and is hate. I bet you go over to India, you know, various groups do not like other various groups. People that speak one language probably don't cuddle up to people that speak another language, and they probably have a class system, and I couldn't differentiate the two by their appearance, but they could. And they would go, oh, they're from that group that speaks that language. They're bad people. So what my point is, it's racism and discrimination isn't a United States thing. What names would you buy my puts in? Well, why don't we just start with NVIDIA, John? I said that about 2 months ago. I don't know if you've been watching for long, John. Somebody asked what I'd do with 50 grand, and I said I think I'd put 1,000 into NVIDIA puts, and I'd put 49,000 into gold. I think I'd probably be dead on my NVIDIA puts, although it is down. It's not down enough to make me profitable, I'm guessing. I didn't actually even look up the puts, but I just have done this enough where I'm usually right, but I'm usually early, and my options usually expire worthless. Well, John, I know you're not going to like to hear this, but Bitcoin doesn't look good. I don't know where it's trading this morning, but Bitcoin certainly doesn't look good. It's going to go to 70,000 and maybe lower. Tesla's down a lot, but it was up. Oh, okay. How about Facebook? How about Meta? How about Meta? It's at 700. I mean, not that that number matters, but it's just a Meta. No, I'm not married. John, it's not that risky when you're buying puts. When you buy puts, you know what your downside is. I don't know what you mean when you say micro and minis, futures. I know what futures are. MYM, I don't know what that means. But I have feelings. Analyst, if you're into the markets, I like talking about the markets, and we can do that. Maybe not on this show, but we can. I can talk about anything. Yeah, Dennis, I saw NVIDIA posted earnings and beat the street yesterday, but it's only up like a couple bucks. I bet it closes down today. John, gentleman's bet, NVIDIA closes down today. Would I like to marry somebody? I think I would. I would. I've been married twice, and neither worked out, and I don't think I was ready for marriage at all. I know I wasn't. I mean, and maybe it's not just me. Maybe the women weren't either. Maybe they weren't right. Maybe I wasn't right for them. I think I own well, I guess I own my failures, and I guess that's a good way to do it, because if we blame anybody else, you can't do a dang thing about it. All you can do is get better for yourself. It's not your ex-husband's fault or your ex-wife or your boyfriend's fault. It's you picked them. So choose better. So anyway, I would like to get married again, but I'm not married. I was thinking about it. Okay. You guys know I haven't drank in 3.5 years. Yeah, it's probably not good for my health. I'm going to be honest with you here. It's probably not good for my health. And it's probably I drank too much and spent too much money and got a DUI and all the other bad things that come with drinking. You know why it's probably really easy for me to not drink anymore? Because I think it makes me cooler. Like I have control over myself, and that I'm strong enough to say no. I don't want that. And I've never had control in my life. I've always said, oh, that feels good. Let's do it. Let's do it again. That tastes good. Let's eat it. Let's eat it again. And so on and so on. And then I ended up in my car. And so if you don't want to end up in your car, little boys and girls that are out there, learn to control yourself in some manner. And me saying, no, I'm not going to drink anymore, or at least I'm not going to drink. I don't want to. If I want to drink tomorrow, thank you so much. Somebody sent me $2 and asked me to take my shirt off. No, I appreciate the $2. I hope I don't have to return it if I don't take I hope you can't take it back. But yeah, no, not drinking. Yeah, it's some self-control. Was I still drinking and smoking when I had all 4 children? Not my last. My little beautiful girl named Eve was like 3 months after I stopped drinking and smoking. It has been, what's the date? Is it the 28th? Not that I don't count days because I just don't even think about it. Oh, wait a minute. Jonathan Clements sent me $9.99. That is the sweetest thing, Jonathan Clements. Thank you. And it's in this huge yellow screen. He tells me that here's a coffee. I'll buy 3 coffees. You're sweet. Thank you for that. It has been 3 years and 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 years and 4 months since I've had a drink or a smoke. And again, it just makes me feel cooler. Like I can control myself. It takes a level of maturity to be less impulsive and more disciplined. And again, I am saying I'm cool for being less impulsive and more disciplined. I am. But I'm not saying I have been most of my life. But I was talking to some people yesterday and talking about it. I just felt proud that, oh yeah, I don't drink anymore. Did I quit smoking cold turkey? Are we talking pot or cigarettes, Barbara Simmons? I am 56 years old. Way to go, Jess. 103 days today. Congratulations. Not Hunter. My hands always shake and always have. Barbara Simmons, are you talking pot or how do I keep away from alcohol? I don't want to drink it. I don't want to drink it. I worked in a wine bar, which was self-serve wine a few months ago. And people were getting hammered. And I'm cleaning glasses and I got wine on my hands. And once I licked it and I go, uh-oh, I might go into an alcoholic spiral and start drinking again. But I didn't. Just don't want to drink. So I don't avoid alcohol. I'm not afraid of it. I'll go to bars. I even like going to bars occasionally. I went to a cool bar. By the way, I brought it up with somebody last night, Julie, named Kelly's. And it was kind of a cool little Wisconsin bar. Did I quit cold turkey? No. As a matter of fact, Barbara, are you a smoker, cigarette, I take it? I smoked 2 cigarettes last summer or something just for a whim. The way I got over cigarettes, again, I only smoked for 1.5 years cigarettes. But I was a waiter at Outback Steakhouse. People would go out and take a smoke break. I'd go out with them, bum a cigarette. It started feeling good. And I started buying cigarettes. And I became a smoker. And I'd always have cigarettes. And I'd be driving around, picking up my daughter from preschool, sneaking a cigarette in the pickup line and going, God, I'm a loser. But one day, and again, I was worried. You can feel it in your lungs. Your lungs don't feel good when you're smoking cigarettes. It's a scary feeling. I said, hey, I need to stop this. I don't want to quit cold turkey, or I don't think I have the strength to say I'm never going to smoke cigarettes again. But I decided that I was never going to buy cigarettes again. And which allowed me the peace of mind knowing I could hang out with my waiter friends and still bum cigarettes if I wanted. But I just wouldn't own them or buy them. And one thing led to another, and I quickly started shutting down my smoking. And that's how I quit smoking. Although I smoked 2 cigarettes last summer. Well, thank you, Black Mirror, saying that chat is quite funny. My job is an escort. By the way, I'm getting some complimentary, I would say, distracting comments saying to take off my clothes or wonder if I'm a porn star or am I an escort. You're welcome, Barbara. I'll tell you what, it worked really well for me, Barbara. Because to you, if you're a cigarette smoker, you can't even imagine never smoking another cigarette. And maybe you don't have to give it up forever, but just don't buy a pack today. I mean, you might have 6 cartons under your bed, so that won't do a heck of a lot of good. But even if you said I won't buy any more, Barbara, if you have 6 cartons of cigarettes and you said you'll never buy cigarettes again, you can still smoke the 6 cartons you got, but you're going to start rationing them out. And slowly but surely, you're going to give up the habit. I think it really works. I think more people should try it because I know it worked for me. And I know nicotine's really hard to give up for a lot of people. Sherpa's weakness is popcorn and Diet Coke. We have somebody on from Indonesia. Okay, wait. Sam said you tried not buying anymore, but then people would buy them for me. That's okay, Sam. People aren't always going to be there to buy them for you. And if they buy them for you, go ahead and smoke them, is what I'd say. Yeah, go ahead and smoke them. Because they're not always going to be buying you cigarettes. Hello from Italy. Do I sell a coffee with Ken cup yet? No, I don't know. Again, I told you about this. I had some woman really excited to partner with me and sell coffee with Ken cups, and I think she got distracted. Oh, Jack Taylor. Oh, little sleepy Jack Taylor just rustled himself up out of bed. And it seems he wants to be a moderator. Smoke them if you got them. Yeah, but don't buy any more, Craft Video. I'm 56 and a half. Sam's really keeping track. I am 56 and a half, though. You like quirky coffee cups. What do you do on my downtime? I sleep. I sleep or I do coffee with Ken. And today I got to do laundry, which means I got to run out to Walmart or some store and buy laundry detergent. There were a couple other things I needed to buy. Oh, I'm sorry, Jack Taylor. I slept in too. I'm becoming Jack Taylor. I'm morphing into a Jack Taylor. You don't want to sleep. Do I think my real estate career would have been more successful hadn't I been drinking? That's a great question. No, I think the troubles with real estate, I mean, maybe, but I don't think so. I think the troubles with real estate is there's just too many darn realtors. And Lisa Smith, you could have, I know you're not from Illinois, or maybe you are from Illinois, but if you were to move, you could have used me, who you watch on Coffee with Ken, or you could have used your sister-in-law or your friend or your husband's friend or brother. Or I don't think it was right for me. I just don't think it was right. I didn't like the feeling of talking Lisa Smith into using me as a realtor. Do I buy laundry? Oh, don't buy laundry soap from Dollar Tree. It's garbage. I appreciate that. The tip. Prefer Tide. Yeah, I like those little pods. What made me decide to move to Wisconsin for my fresh start? It was really all Julie Flanagan's fault. It was really all Julie Flanagan's fault. She said, come on up here. It's going to be awesome. We're going to have a great time. You're going to get a job right away. You're going to meet so many beautiful women. Oshkosh is the place you want to be. No. What made me? I'm from the Midwest. I grew up in Illinois. I think I always thought Wisconsin and Michigan were two pretty cool states because they're Midwestern, similar sort of people, but prettier than Illinois or Indiana, which are kind of the two ugly states around the Lake Michigan. So Wisconsin was there. I did know. I mean, it is kind of Julie Flanagan's fault. If I didn't know Julie, I would not be in Wisconsin. There's no way. But I knew one person in the state of Wisconsin, and it was about the right distance away. I still got two beautiful kids that I'm working out, figuring out how to see them as often as possible. And it was about the right distance away, and I knew it was lower cost. I knew it was Midwestern. I knew it was outdoorsy. I knew there was snow. I knew there were good people, and said, let's do it. So here I am. Yeah. I'm feeling good about it, Julie. Work's going well. My hotel's going well. Kentucky and Missouri are both beautiful and warmer. Well, I don't know that warmer is appealing to me. I mean, it can be, but I like snow. I like cold. I don't think Kentucky or Missouri would get enough snow for me. So, well, we've had a fun audience today. We've had a fun audience today. I wonder how the market's opening up. John's probably not watching anymore because he's watching his stocks trade, his Bitcoin trade, and Nvidia, and he's going, I wonder if it's going to go up or down. Ken says it's going to close down today, but Ken doesn't know what he's talking about, and is always early. So it's probably going to go up. It might be a good time to buy calls on Nvidia. Have I ever been to South Texas? Yes, I have. My brother lives in Austin, and I've been in Brownsville, Texas. Kentucky has gotten plenty of snow this year, Lisa says. Okay, I did not know that. What's the best advice you have ever received? Keep going. Keep going. Final Destination says, marriage sucks anyway. Stay child free. Stay single, guys. Don't bring any innocent kid into this cruel existence. Well, that's a grotesque look at life, Final Destination. Yeah, I do like this channel. Whoever said that. I'm uncultured, aren't I? I'm very uncultured. I'm proud of my unculture, my disculture, my lack of any culture. Oh, hello, Nikki. How are you? How are you? I'm a little low on charge. I'm going to just pop you guys on my charger for a minute and see what happens. I mean, not much is going to happen. I don't like holding the phone, though. I don't like holding the phone, though. Let's see. Where are my people from? Set my people free. I think that's an imitation of Moses. Barbara Simmons is laughing out loud. I don't even know what she's laughing at. How is the weather in Appleton? Well, there is no weather in Appleton. Just ask Julie. Zach is from North Carolina. North Carolina is another state that I think would be cool. Sam, your least favorite part? Sam, you really like my show that much? His least favorite part of life is when my show ends. I appreciate the thought. Let's see. My favorite Gene Hackman movie. I mean, what was the one with Kevin Costner? Came out in '87. No Way Out, I think, was really good. A lot of people haven't seen the movie No Way Out, but I think it was really good. Unforgiven, he was great in. Yeah, Unforgiven. There were so many good movies. Superman, the Superman 1 was good. He was in it. Yeah, he was in a ton of good movies. Yeah, Unforgiven was a great Western. I didn't love it the first time I saw it, but it was really good. I never saw Mississippi Burning. Uh-oh. I'm going to put my phone down. I'm going to put my phone down. I don't like holding it. I'm just going to have to charge it more next time. or risk it going away. 14 Marathon is here. Welcome, 14 Marathon. Where have you been? You've been so quiet. French Connection. Oh. Shell's saying we can have a dudes weekend. A lot of people are asking for dudes weekends, and that's actually the term they're using. Kind of freaks me out. Wow. Mississippi Burning's getting a lot of love today. So what time is it? It's 8:36. My continental breakfast is only open till 9:30. So don't let me over talk about it. Talk to you guys. Was he a good Lex Luthor? Of course. In a fight, Gene Hackman versus Jean-Claude Van Damme. I mean, I'd honestly probably have to give the nod to Jean-Claude Van Damme. I don't know. I'll tell you what, a movie I did not like. How about we go the other way? A movie that I thought was horridly bad, starring Gene Hackman. Does anyone? You won't guess. You won't guess. Oh, by the way, somebody asked if I made my waffles the other day. I did. I had 2 and they were delicious. It was so easy and it was wonderful. What are my thoughts on having Warren Buffett buy Uber? I don't know anything about that, John. Warren Buffett's very old, though. He's very old. That's my only really thing I had to say. Nothing wrong with being old. I hope to be old. I mean, I'm fairly old right now. I'm 56. But Warren Buffett's like 99 or something. It's amazing. He might not be 99, but he's out there still buying companies like Uber. It's amazing. Okay, what was my least favorite? And you'll be surprised because it stars one of my favorite stars. The Firm sucked. With Tom Cruise and Gene Hackman. I thought it was ridiculously bad. It was such a disappointment. If you've read the book, The Firm, it was like scary. But the movie, The Firm, just totally lost, in my thought, the darkness that the book had. And it had kind of a silly little vibe to it that I just... well, yeah, no, I mean, again, maybe you'd like it, but I thought the book, The Firm, was so good. And it was scary, like I said. And the movie didn't capture it at all, the very evilness of the law firm. Yeah, Julie, right? The movie was scary, and the law firm seems so dark and evil. And then you watch the book did, and then you watch the movie, and you go, huh, it doesn't. Yeah, and I love Tom Cruise. So have I ever seen the Royal Tenenbaums? No. All right, Christopher, thank you for joining. If anybody new here, please subscribe to my page. I have an outside shot of getting 5,800 subscribers. For anyone that wants to know my backstory a little bit, I'm twice divorced. I was living in Illinois till 2 weeks ago. I moved up to Wisconsin. I've got 4 beautiful children that live in Illinois. I've got a lot of financial responsibilities. And I'm excited to be up here in Wisconsin. I'm currently staying in a hotel. I just started working a new job this week, and it feels good. And I would love to buy a little single-family home here in Appleton, Wisconsin in the next 4 months. I don't know if it's possible. I know it's possible. I don't know if it's probable. It's probably not probable, but it's possible, and it'd be super fun if I could do it. And if you could subscribe to my page and watch my videos and like my videos, it would help me get there. What time does work start? This afternoon. This afternoon. John Grisham novels don't translate well to film. That could be, again, yeah, John, yeah. I mean, it certainly didn't. I mean, I really like The Firm. Enemy of the State, that had Will Smith in it, I think. Someone's asking if I've ever sold cars. No, I always thought I'd kind of enjoy it. It almost feels like it's such a young man's game. I think I'd be good at it, but I'm not much of a salesman. I don't want to charge people commission. I'd like to give them the cars. Okay, you should pay what it cost plus our expenses, but no extra money for me. The early or late shift. Well, I worked the early shift at Target from like 7 to 3 2 years ago and really kind of enjoyed that. The job I have now seems to, at least this week, it's starting later, but it could switch. But I did enjoy the early shift at Target. Again, I was working 7 to 3, although I only was there 7 months, but I was just stocking shelves. I wasn't supposed to be there forever. Give me your money. I mean, I almost would. Wouldn't do you a heck of a lot of good. Well, thank you. Yeah. Well, this has been a fun show. This has been a fun show. I didn't expect it to be. I didn't expect it to be. But I got a really busy day in front of me. I got work. Do I worry this new career will stunt social media success with lives only one time per day? That's a great question. No, I think this new career will probably really help my social. Okay, because the key to social media success is longevity for me. And I don't think, even if I went live all day, every day, I still think it takes a certain amount of time to get better or grow, achieve things. And I think this new career will allow me to survive, will cover my bills and my financial responsibilities. Well, I'm spitting left and right, BB, so I'm not surprised. Plus, it's not fair because I got this light shining through. Uh-oh, we're down to 10% on my battery. Jill, can I go live later at night? I probably could. John watched NVIDIA today. Oh. Sam, I don't know that I'm going to go live tonight. How do I come up with content every day? I don't know. I just sit here and talk to you guys. Well, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I just sit here and talk. I have a lot of thoughts. I have an active mind. I have a lot of experiences to share, but I don't know. I think I'm pretty good at talking. But right now, Jack Taylor, my evening and afternoon lives, I don't trust you as a moderator. You might want to take an afternoon nap. Me. Yeah. But anyway, I've had fun today, and I appreciate you guys so much for joining me today, and hopping on. And I hope you have subscribed, or you like my content, or you have fun. I go live every morning, and have fun doing it. So I'm looking forward to my day. I got a big day. Big day. I got to do laundry today. Got to go shopping today. I got to get my continental breakfast, buy more coffee, watch NVIDIA trade. Bitcoin. Facebook. But anyway, I so appreciate you all for hopping on today, and want to thank you for joining. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful week. I hope you had a great night's sleep. I hope you are feeling good. I hope you're loving yourself. I hope you are forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.